We can hear from Rob Astorino. He has conceded the race to Governor Cuomo. He is live in White Plains right now.
Let's take you there.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Chairman Cox, Chairman Long, Chairman Colte, and Chairman Fox. Thank you to the Republican and the Conservative county chairmen and chairwomen all around this state. Thank you, everyone, for walking with me every step of the way across this great state of New York. And thank you to my brave and beautiful wife, Sheila, and our amazing 3 kids. I could not do this without you. Thank you to Sheriff Chris Moss, the greatest and most hardworking running mate I could ever hope to have. Dana and Wyatt, I'm sorry I took your dad away so much of the time, Wyatt. He's one of the finest men I've ever met in public life. Someone once told me you can't lose when you tell the truth. And tonight, I know that's true. For we have not tilted at windmills in this campaign. We have planted a flag. And we will be back to reclaim it and advance it further. And I called Governor Cuomo tonight, and I wished him success in the next 4 years. Today was a day for politics. Tomorrow is a day for governing. And better governing is what New York needs. The Empire State is failing, and that's not acceptable. We are losing jobs and population because our taxes are the nation's highest, and our economic outlook is the nation's worst. New York families are up against the wall with expenses, and I urge Governor Cuomo to act with speed and boldness to give them relief. When 70% of Long Islanders and 70% of those in Buffalo over age 50 are planning to leave New York, we have a problem of crises proportions. When 85% or more of county budgets, like the one right here in Westchester, are being spent on unfunded state mandates, dramatic reform is needed. I hope Mr. Cuomo has heard some of the cries of New Yorkers this campaign season. I know I have, in all 62 counties of our state. This is a great state, a state filled with winners. There is no excuse for us losing to the other states in this nation. We were once number 1 in everything. Now we're basically 50 in everything. This is the state that dug out the Erie Canal and built the Empire State Building in a year and 45 days. That old Empire State needs to strike back, and now. The corruption in Albany, it needs to stop. New York government ranks as the most corrupt in America. New Yorkers no longer believe in their government. They are badly disillusioned, as evidenced by today's weak voter turnout. It's why I called for state term limits in my campaign, and I hope Governor Cuomo will keep his pledge to seriously look into that idea. We are too good a state. New Yorkers are too hardworking to be embarrassed by their government year after year. And Common Core, please consider getting rid of it, Governor. I ask you as a parent mostly. We can have better standards developed at the local level with the input of parents and teachers. Common Core has been a disaster, and our children only get one chance at an education. I have 1 million people to thank, so many that I won't even start, but you know who you are, and I'll be calling you to thank you personally in the next several days. For everyone who put up a lawn sign, who put a bumper sticker on their car, who worked our phone banks, who were drivers, who were part of the 2A groups, and everyone who lit a candle and prayed for me. Please know, on behalf of the whole Astorino family and the Astorino team, we will never forget your generosity, and we will be in touch for future battles. I also want to thank so many Democrats and independents for having faith in me by crossing party lines today. I especially want to thank African American and Hispanic New Yorkers for all the support and the kindnesses that you have shown me in my travels around this state.
We're listening to Rob Astorino as he gives his concession speech for the race for governor as he concedes to Andrew Cuomo, who essentially was pronounced the winner about an hour ago. But the big surprise in the making back